Hey everybody, it is Friday. Looking a little bit wet outside. No big deal, I guess. A little bit of a plant update for you guys. My succulent leaf thing is doing alright. It's got like 3 shoots. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I put a bunch of dead leaves on the top of the soil. It might help keep it like moist. I don't know. Other people do it. Anyways, I did my first Zoom meeting. I was talking to the Nightwood Theater people, you know, giving them a bit of an update on the props and stuff, which I think is overall going alright. I feel like all the difficult stuff is more or less taken care of. Anyways, I'm kind of just riding around. I'm online on Uber, but I'm not really getting any requests. But did kind of just want to do like a ride around for a bit, just to get on the bike, enjoy some nice cool air. So yeah, that was alright, but after a while of getting no Uber orders, I decided I should just go home and mess around with the props, try tuning the bosun whistle again. Actually got some decent sounds from it now. I like hammered the barrel down a little bit and added some more wax. I don't know. I guess I'll keep working on that. I'm gonna borrow a soldering iron from Dawn, so maybe I can make it even better. But anyways, it's about 2 p.m. now, and I'm heading out. I got a couple errands to do before I go to level up. So I went back over to the Staples and I returned the paper that I had bought yesterday or the day before. Yeah, it was like 38 bucks altogether, so if I'm not going to use it, I'd rather have 38 bucks. So yeah, and that all went fine. They were like training a new guy, so it's probably good to show a guy how to do a return. Anyways, what else am I doing? Going over to the Canadian Tire until I have the bosun whistle like down good. I need just like a regular referee style whistle. So Canadian Tire probably has some. They also had these things that I was like, well, that's crazy. But yeah, they've changed this place up, I feel like. Maybe not so much the basement, but up top it's more maze-like and very high shelves and stuff everywhere. Eventually I found a whistle, which I think should be good. And yeah, this must be new because the stickers on the floor just lead you to a wall. Alright, with that stuff more or less taken care of, I'm heading down to St. Lawrence Market. Oh yes, I need a car. Or is that a car? I don't know. It's like an enclosed wheelchair kind of thing. But yeah, I'm gonna pick up River from school and then go to the Level Up Showcase. I'm here early and I haven't actually eaten anything today, so decided I'd just go and grab something from the market and hang out with Jason. Yeah, Jason's also gonna come to Level Up. Yeah, I got this big chicken souvlaki on a pita. It was like 11 bucks or something, and it was actually kind of worth it, just how loaded up it was. Anyways, we got River and brought him back to the marketplace so he could eat something. I don't know, you know, you gotta make sure these kids eat food. So got him some sushi, and then yeah, we made our way over to the Level Up Showcase in this hotel. I thought it was gonna be in the same exact spot as last year, and it kinda was. It was just like a level down. It wasn't actually on the second floor like I thought. But yeah, should be a good time again. You know, most years it's pretty cool. Just a lot of gamers in one place playing people's games. people, you know, were eager to give River some stickers and stuff. And, yeah, it's neat to see him try out the games. You know, this one had a controller, so he could actually, like, control it. The first one he tried was a first-person shooter game, and, you know, it's not as intuitive as just, like, move a stick around. Yeah, kind of neat. Astro Arena. It was an alright game. I played a couple rounds too. And yeah, we tried this Hell's Delivery game. It's a classic co-op platforming puzzler game. You know, one person presses a button and the other person does something kind of game. Yeah, kind of hard to play and be like, alright, River, you hold this button and don't do anything while I go over here and jump around. And then I would like die and be like, just keep holding the button. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of neat though. A little bit too hard. But yeah, we saw this Flesh Insane poster. And River was like, whoa, I want to play this game. And there's kind of a big lineup to play it, so we didn't really have time to wait. I you know, kind of figured we'd have to leave around 5:30, so we played this bird crumb game, Crust King or something, where you're like a bird and you try to hold on to the crust for a long time. Yeah. Anyways, we went back to the market and I got River some more food for dinner and brought him back home. I think it's around like 6:30 that we actually got back because yeah, a little bit distracted by stuff. Amanda working on stuff. Yeah, I didn't really hang out too long because I wanted to go meet up with Adam, who he's also left Level Up just to get some fresh air. It's like mega packed in there. And when we came back, there's like a lineup of people. I guess if you didn't pre-register, you can wait in line and then eventually get let in. Like Jason, he couldn't get a ticket, but luckily they let him in when we just arrived, so that was good. And yeah, we prepared ourselves and then we went back into the crowd. We checked out some games. This Paw Pirates game. So uoft students made that one. So we asked how the club was going, the game design and development club. And Adam waited in line for to play some Flesh Insane, which you know, it does look pretty neat. They got a nice animated trailer playing next to the game. That's cool. Yeah. While he was doing that, I went off and did my People's Choice votes. I voted for Flesh Insane because River seemed to think that that was his favorite one, even though he didn't get to play it. I also voted for like a Paw Pirates, just cause I was like, yeah, why not, guys? Anyways, went around, checked out some other things. This was Rise and Fall. You can like make your guy big or small and like hit a soccer ball around. And if you're big, you hit the ball really hard, and if you're small, you run around really fast. So, kind of cool. Had a good game with the guy who made it. But yeah, I'm pretty tired, so I'm sitting on the floor for a bit while they get ready for the awards. Somebody won an Xbox? That's fun. And yeah, I'm just gonna blast through the awards since they really like to, you know, savor the moment. But best artistic achievement, number 3, we've got Breach the Abyss, which okay, yeah, sure. The game looks nice enough. It's got some neat lighting going on for like a pixel art game. That's something. Some cool sprites there. Yeah. Number 2, Project Diluvian, which on their itch page or whatever, they have a link that you can go and download it, and I did, but it didn't open, so here's just like some screenshots. Look neat. Number 1, Echoes of the Roots. Yeah, this was cute. Kind of like, yeah, alright. Some good animation on that frog. Yeah, didn't get to play this personally, but looks fine. I'm kind of thinking though, like, what the heck? Flesh Insane is getting snubbed. Compared to those other artistic games, like Flesh Insane had it going on. River knew. I was like, this game does look sick. I agree. So, that's just weird. Anyways, award for innovating technology. There was no honorable mentions on this one. Reverex. This one, it's like you go into the mind of people that have a coma, and you're trying to like piece their minds back together or something. So that's kind of cool. They were using like some point cloud scanning things. You probably saw it a little bit earlier where it was like all misty, but like a scan of a real room. I don't know. Well, the game looks pretty good. Innovating. Alright, so next game. Number 2, Miniature Nightmares. They had this like toy house thing set up, I guess. And it seems like one person controls like the monster and the other person is the human inside the house. Yeah. Would have been nice to play this. I'm not really sure like what you're actually doing. I'm assuming that the monster is trying to break into the house and the human has to like move the figures around and defend the house. It looks cool. I'm not sure if there's a digital version of this, but you know, you can look in the description. I'll try to have links to everything. Alright, and then number 1, Grave Robber. Guys, I do not know how this is number 1. Mostly because when I tried to find out what's going on, they have this 20-minute YouTube video of their game. And it's just like a guy walking around. And that's fine. Like, I'm gonna assume that they made their own game engine and like have like an animation system and stuff that they made custom. But I'll never know because in the video, like the sound of the game is so loud compared to the guys talking about the game. Like I'll try to cut to it so you can hear it a little bit. Yeah, kind of a shame when people, you know, not everyone knows how to make a video. I get it. Anyways, achievement and accessibility. Paw Pirates. Yo, that's the game that I voted for in People's Choice. Mostly just cuz. Basically, it's like Overcooked, but you're like getting bombs and lighting them on fire and then throwing them at the enemy team's ship. It's a competitive game, so that was cool. There they are on stage. Oh yeah, number 1, or maybe this is number 2, World Warlock. And accessibility again, guys. This is kind of cool. I guess it's like a World War I or 2 game. You have Warlock powers as well. I mean, I like a shooter. And I like a funny shooter too, so this game kind of seems like one of those. Cool. Alright, okay, Cosmic Justice. This is number 1 for the accessibility. Yeah. Looks like a visual novel. That's cool. You know, everybody likes a visual novel, right? They've also got some puzzle game elements, some mini games perhaps. Yeah, tap that button. Piece that stuff together. Cosmic Justice. Woo. Alright, best overall. They had an honorable mention, Chosen from Sheridan College. Terrible name. And then Bedlam Brothers, which in the room I heard as Beth and Brothers, which I could not find this for a long time. Basically, it's a top-down game. You're moving a bed around in a room, and I guess you're trying to not damage the bed too much. So, yeah, that's kind of neat. Then, second place, best overall, Breached the Abyss again. I'm like, this is second place overall? I mean, I don't want to sound like a jerk, but this? And then number 1 overall, Pencil Pushers. Some uoft students teamed up with Centennial College students. They made pencil pushers over here. It's kind of cool. You go around and collect these letters, and then you spell a word with the letters. I think I have a shot of that. Yeah, you spell box, and now look at it, you're interacting with that box. And some nice, some cutscene drawings, some animatics going on. Alright, that's cool. People's Choice. Hell's Delivery. It's number 3. Alright, I get that. You know, one of the things about People's Choice is kind of like, you know, whoever has the biggest team with the most friends that come to the show can kind of win it usually. Not saying that's what happened here, because it does seem like a pretty decent game, so deserves it, I assume. There's 150 games this year, so there's no way that I'm going to play all of them. But it's neat to see the ones that won. Then number 2, Unnatural Selection. This looked like a arena shooter, split screen. It's not really much of the actual gameplay, but you know, just imagine the camera actually is like behind the character's shoulder and you're shooting at stuff. Yeah, looked alright. I like a shooter. Alright, number 1 for People's Choice. Dead on Arrival. It's I don't know if this is like a racing game exactly, more of a delivery game with some car combat going on. Seems like you can steal packages from your competitors and deliver them. Looks fun. Yeah, that's pretty neat. After the awards was over, the show was pretty much over too, so I had to like run around and be like, I gotta find the URLs and QR codes for all the games in the show so I can show you what the winners are. And I got most of everybody that won, so that's good. Whew. This is already a long video, guys, so I'm ready to wrap it up. On my way out, I did grab a piggy bank. They said, you know, they had 150 of them, so if you want one, just go and grab one. Yeah. So we went across the street and got a hot dog, and just went and hung out in the like Jack Layton ferry terminal area, and talked about various things. Talked about some AI, I think, again, and that SSH hacker man. Interesting stuff. But yeah, we walked up to Union, and Jason and Adam gonna take the TTC home. I wanted to use the washroom, and then I'd just take a bike share home. And yeah, I was glad the washrooms were still open here. It's like 11 now, so wasn't sure if they'd be open, but they were. And yeah, just biking past St. Clarence Thomas Square or something. Yeah, I've heard people say that this is the Canada's biggest encampment. It's like 12 tents. So, I don't know, I just think that's kind of funny. There was like a city councilor plan of action to get these people permanent housing, so that's good, I think. I don't know. I didn't read it, but other people said it was good. Oh yeah, and the bike station by my house was full, so had to go about a block further, which was a bit of a bummer. But I rode the bike share a lot today, and for the most part had no issues. And on my way home I found these hockey sticks. Like, oh, that's cool. A goalie stick and just a regular stick. I guess I hold my sticks what you'd consider left-handed, but I don't know, it feels right to me as a right-handed guy. It's just what feels right. But yeah, that's more or less it for the day, guys. The guitar I threw out is still here. But yeah, later.